Zoe, Charlie, thank you very much for the gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. I'm back. I'm pretty congested. Just warning you guys. Sorry about that. But Ribians, thank you for the raid. I'm pretty sure I know what it was. I'm pretty sure it was COVID. I didn't get it checked and I've been hiding out. I hate Uber Eats, but I've been using a shit ton of Uber Eats. Where am I congested? Everywhere. Every orifice. I didn't lose my taste. I didn't. But I am like, did you see that freaking, that German mad lad that got like 200 vaccines? I wish that was me, motherfucker. I'll be a living god! Jock, you haven't seen it? Jocko, you haven't seen it? There's like this freaking mad lad in Germany. He got like over 200 vaccines. No ill effects. He's just chilling. He's literally vax maxing. It's fucking crazy. What does the scouter say about his vaccine levels? I did watch the whole season. I want to discuss it. Oh man. Do you think your neighbor Chipotle misses you? Whew. That's a good question. I don't know. I walk in and they're just like, oh fuck, it's this guy again. You know? Yo, Ming, happy birthday. Ming, I'm streaming tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do a members only, but I will wish you a happy birthday tomorrow. I'll try to remember. Brando, thank you for joining membership. Okay, I think we can go in. Oh, I need to add YouTube. You guys will freak out. Do not be alarmed. Don't freak out. I'm adding you right now. Don't freak out. There you are. You see, there you are. I am alarmed. He hates us. Yo, Ribian's happy birthday. I see the VTube studio thing. God damn it. People keep telling me to add the thing. He removes us. What is this BGM? It's a good question. I don't know. It's kind of funky. I like it. This BGM goes hard. It kind of is penis music. This is like an audio, you know, representation of a, you know? It's not a, it is penis music, but it's this very specific type of penis. It's just hanging out and being weird, right? It's not being like sent in DMs. It's just helicoptering, right? Whee! It's a clown orgy, exactly. Ming, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. I gotta wish you a happy birthday tomorrow. Oh, I wish you a happy birthday today. Maybe tomorrow as well. Who knows? Okay. First off, let's get this like on the table. I thought Cyberpunk was really good. I think it made me want to play the TTRPG more than the video game. I don't know. Is the video game based off of the TTRPG? Like what's the situation on that? I did not watch it all in one sitting. Buddy, it was pretty difficult to watch because I kept falling asleep, even though it's good. Yeah, Ribians, apparently like it's a beloved TTRPG. And then it got turned into a video game. Okay, I want to talk about things. This music is so twerkable. Well, don't be shy, Dime Out. Get on the table. Get on the table and twerk. Let's do it. There was a lot of titty in it. I don't know. Can we get that? I feel like there was an egregious and unnecessary amount of like nipples, like in the show. And it wouldn't have suffered, you know, if you cut that in half by like, you know, 50%. That's your first statement about Edgerunners? I felt like it was egregious. I don't know. I'm surprised but full ass sometimes. Nobody wants the titty cut in half. I mean, you know, you're looking at someone that is willing to try it, right? Your modern standards is the future. Okay, I think I saw somebody say like, how much did you cry, right? I only cried once. All right, can we just jump right into the spoilers? I think it's like fucking episode 1, right? I cried in episode 1. Bunny, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Hope you've been well. My leg, when the weather is cold, I still feel it in my leg, but like I can now, I think I can hike again. I want to hike. I'm gonna try biking too. Yeah. All right, we're spoiling the whole fucking thing, right? So if you guys haven't watched it yet, I'm gonna spoil basically the entire thing. So you should back out. Episode 1 made me cry because the mom, I'm a you know, it's sad. It's sad. I'm just gonna jump in and say it. Like, she dies, and she dies in a completely avoidable way. Yes. It made me cry. Sensitivity to cold in your joints is also due to old age. No. Well, I am old. Okay. So I initially did not like the ending, but I did a little bit of my own research and now I like the ending. This is another thing that I wanted to talk about. Senzu, good morning. How are you? How are you? Everybody fucking dies. It's like, what the fuck? This dude was like referred to like once, and then he shows up in the last episode and just fucking destroys it. It's like, what? He killed my favorite character. What are you doing? What are you doing? You killed my favorite character. Now here's the thing. I did my research and I researched that dude. Yes, Rebecca was my favorite character. So the guy that's a boss in the video game, right? That dude is like an enemy, like a big bad enemy in the video game. And I think that totally makes sense then, right? That like you're getting attached to these characters, and at the end of the day, they're still like nobodies compared to the people in the video game, right? Then I think it's a fucking badass move, and I like it. But don't you think that the people that like have not played the video game would be like, what the fuck? Can we agree? Yeah, Adam Smasher. Can you agree that like for the people that like have not played the video game, it's just like, what the fuck? You know? I thought I'd get to see Keanu Reeves anime. Yo, Kyo, thank you for the super chat. Welcome back. The original Cyberpunk TTRPG is pretty easy to learn and run in IMO. They released it for free as a PDF at some point. Cyberpunk Red is a modern version taking place in the 2050s. Ooh. Do I have time to play it? I've played Shadowrun. Maybe I should try out Cyberpunk. I don't know. Anyways, after learning that like it ties into the video game and it's supposed to show that like the characters in the video game are scaled way higher than in the anime, I like it. It's nothing like Shadowrun. I know. Adam Smasher and a lot of main characters in the video game and such are example characters to explain the rules and such in the original TTRPG. Oh. The video game also mentions David and the Edgerunners? What? Huh. He's also essentially the Tarisk. Oh, Tarisk. I don't know much about the TTRPG. Okay. I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought I felt it felt like a TTRPG. You know what I'm talking about? Like it felt like watching a TTRPG like in action. Like I saw the strings of the DM at certain points. So it was like, dang, this is really good. Then update adding Edgerunners content. Obviously there wasn't there at release. Interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna say stuff this is gonna piss people off. I don't know. I don't piss me off. Okay. I love the two main characters. I do. I think they're cool. I don't know. I thought Rebecca was better for David. I don't know. I was just like, what the fuck? Please don't say but. Did you cry though? I cried at the very beginning with the mom's death. This is not me hating on Lucy, because I thought Lucy was fucking cool, right? I don't know. I don't know. She seems like a solo player, right? I don't know. It's actually a very common opinion. Okay, good. Good. I don't know if Rebecca is cooler. It's just like my read on the characters was that like Lucy was very much like a solo player, like she doesn't trust people, rightfully so because of her backstory, and she's always watching her back and she's like on the run. You know? Did they take out Rebecca's shotgun from the park? I couldn't find it in my second playthrough. That's pretty cool. Lucy, I think, was built to be a solo, but I feel like it opens up. Yeah, no. Lucy was definitely a very cool character. It's just kind of like, huh. Rebecca was actually a Trigger original character. They had to fight for her to stay in the cast. Huh. This is a good call. This is a really good call. This is way too many. This is way too many nipples. I don't know. Here's another thing that I was like, what the fuck? You know, like after the time skip, let's talk about it. Like, you know, after the time skip, and then like David and Lucy are living in like a freaking penthouse. They're in like a freaking like $10 million penthouse in Night City. And then like there's this scene where it shows like Kiwi's house, right? And Kiwi is in like a fucking like burnt out, you know, like apartment block in fucking Afghanistan or some shit. And it's like, no wonder why she fucking betrayed you. Why the fuck is Kiwi in Afghanistan? What is this shit? I was so mad for Kiwi. I was just like, why is Kiwi in a fucking hollowed out like apartment block? Like, what is this bullshit? The rich get richer, you know? What the fuck? Butt ass naked. I was so mad. I remember I was just like, at first I was just like, wow, they're all rich now. I remember thinking in my mind, of course David would share the wealth. They're all rich now. And then he shows you Kiwi's apartment. It's like, what the fuck, man? Wasn't Kiwi a piece of shit? Omona, I'm asking you, do you think that Kiwi became a piece of shit because David and Lucy had like a fucking New Year's party? And she came over and she's like, what the fuck, man? Why do you live in a $10 million apartment? That's like the origin of why Kiwi betrayed the group, right? This is fucked up. Maybe Kiwi liked the apartment. I don't know, man. What do you think of the futuristic cooling, aka ice in a bathtub? I know. My theory is that Kiwi spends most of her time online. She's terminally online. Okay. Where all the stuff she pays for is virtual. I thought it was like, man, there was a lot of stuff, like tiny little stuff in Edgerunners where it's just like, ooh, that's a little texture. That's a little, ooh, this world has got a lot of like elements that I'm not seeing that I'm interested in. Like the old internet. The old internet. And like, what if like, I was imagining like, what if like Elon Musk like merges with this shitty ass AI and he gets stuck in the old internet? Because there's like aggressive AI, right? What if it's like Elon Musk and he's like in the old internet and then he's like killing all of he's killing all of Lucy's friends, right? I wanna hear about the old internet. They find Brandon in the old internet. I don't even think he's a villain. I think he's just like mad. I okay, somebody tell me that I'm being stupid and I am like I'm being that guy that watches a horror movie and it's like, these guys are stupid, they should just do it this way and they'll live. Like, I hate people that do that, right? Fleshy, good morning. Thank you for being a member for 13 months. Thank you, thank you. Jess, I haven't finished yet, you freaking scallywag. What are you doing? Hold on, don't call me an idiot yet. Don't call me stupid yet. Hold on. Am I correct? Like, all right, so there's Maine and then there's David, right? And they basically OD on their like mods, their Chrome or whatever, and they go fucking cyber psycho, right? It's implied that like if you take the shit off, like your mind recovers, right? It's not permanent. What the fuck? Just take the shit off, idiot. It's not permanent, right? You just take that shit off and you can put it back on. But then you're a scrub. Yo, Ankro, thank you very much for the super chat. If you want to learn about the old net, look for info about Rach Bartmoss. Also, here's some Uber Eats money. Thank you, thank you. Yo, Nomi, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. I think it's meant to reflect addiction. Once a tumor, always a tumor. Yo, another thing that was just like, what the fuck? You know, sometimes they do the subtitles like it's a phone call. That shit like rattled my COVID-addled brain to the core. I was just like, what the fuck am I looking at? I had to like rewind and rewatch, rewind and rewatch, rewind, rewatch like 4 times to like get that part. I was just like, what the fuck are they saying? By pure logic, it messes with your head and you could end up with a permanent neural trauma, not to speak of losing literal limbs and flesh bits. I guess it's true. It's an analogy for power. Does one let go of power willingly? I guess it's true. I mean, like, well, like, let's look at my favorite character, Rebecca, right? She's not really in danger of going cyber psycho because she's just like, oh yeah, I've got these giant meaty lobster claws, but I don't go like full ham and fucking. Yeah, I feel like she was in no danger of going cyber psycho because she like kind of understood, right? Atom Smasher isn't even a head, he's a brain in a biopod. So he's like the enemy from RoboCop. Mike Pondsmith wrote a really nice summary about cyberpsychosis on Reddit. Interesting. I don't know. I guess it's true. I don't really have like a super addictive personality, so I can't really understand. But I guess some people would just like go overboard and it's just like, hey, hey, what's going on? What I loved about the anime is there's a tragedy. Most of the characters did get what they wanted, but it killed them, which is where the best tragedy lies, except Rebecca. Yeah, Rebecca didn't fucking deserve that shit. Fleshy, what do you think about Edgerunners? I thought it was really good. Although I didn't like, bro, I didn't really like the opening of Arcane either. I don't really like Imagine Dragons. I don't really like Franz Ferdinand. Like, it's like 0 for 2. It's like, what the fuck? I know. I skipped the opening. I can't believe you've done this. Randon, can you watch Bluey next? What the fuck? You want to get me put on a list somewhere? No, I'm not gonna watch Bluey. You crazy? Bluey is so good though. The episode of Bluey is called Cyber Psycho? There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. I don't know. I thought it was really good. I do think that... How do I describe it? I saw like a DM like throwing shit at the party, right? Is that like pretentious? I don't know. It's kind of like the D&D movie, right? I was watching Edgerunners and I saw like the DM like throwing shit at the party and seeing how they respond, and it was just like, oh, it's so good. Rebecca's absolutely the best girl, 100%. I don't like Franz Ferdinand, just throw the whole orc away. The new D&D movie. My sister makes me watch Bluey whenever she comes to visit me. Lots of adults watch it. Is it kind of like a MLP situation? All right, you know what? I will very discreetly give Bluey a shot. Don't make me blue myself. I don't think people get off to Bluey like they did with MLP. Don't dig. There's somebody on the internet that's like, oh yeah, Bluey. How did you feel about Maine and Dorio? I did like Maine and Dorio. I like them. If I were to give you my like absolute opinion, I think Maine was a little bit too nice for like a gang boss, right? But then again, like I explained it away by thinking like maybe he was pretty good friends with David's mom, right? I loved Maine. I just thought he was like a little bit too, you know, a little bit too nice to a newbie for like a seasoned boss of a gang, right? Yeah, he cared a lot about David. Like in my mind, I explained it by saying like he was probably good friends with David's mom, right? Maine is also someone looking for an out rather than ruling Night City. It's true. But like, you know, how do I describe it? My take is that like Maine was fairly successful as like leading an Edgerunner gang, right? And in order to get that successful, you kind of have to be like ruthless, right? You kind of have to be kind of an asshole to survive, right? And I was just like, he's really nice. I don't know. Just a little bit too nice. But that's a very minor critique. I really liked Maine. Maine was super cool. Right, Fallout? Yeah, he was an amazing dude. He's very daddy. Hey, Choom, I got a gig here that pays mad eddies. Just need to zero some gongs. If you're in, let's Delta. He was ruthless, but he made an exception for David. For example, what would have made, I mean, it wouldn't have made sense because then David wouldn't have his superpower, his like, you know, Zenitsu superpower where he goes crazy fast. So say Maine doesn't kill David, but he should have definitely taken his fucking thing that he paid for back. He should have taken the Sandy back and given David like a normal ass like cyber spine, right? Like he could be like, okay, I bought this and we're gonna put this in you so you're not walking, you're not like an invertebrate, but I paid for the Sandy and I'm taking the Sandy. Yoink, right? That would be fair, but also like he's still a good guy, right? But also fair. But he literally just let him keep this like fucking crazy ass You know? I feel like Main would have cyber psychoed way faster. Yeah, it's true. I think he's been in the game for so long that he might have been at a point where hard life was just not it. He'd become a dad. It's true. It's true. Main was nice enough to take him under his wing under the pretext of having him work off the loss. It's true. But he did pay him a shit ton of money, right? He did pay him a shit ton of money. Everyone gets a fair shake. I feel like Main showed David the way, but David also kept Main in check. It's true. Until the very end, right? You were all don't backseat the show a minute ago. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. I'm not saying I didn't like Main. I did. He's a great character. He noticed how compatible David. It's true. He used it 8 times in one day, right? I thought Dorio. I feel like without Dorio, the gang would have fallen apart way faster. It's just Main like giving shit away and being a dad. But then Dorio is like, no, let's just stop. David's mom death was so sus. She was fine one day, then mysteriously dead the next. I think they mysteriously found a bunch of organs to sell. You know, that wouldn't surprise me. It's pretty fucked up though, right? Thoughts on Pillar, Rebecca's brother? He's one of the hacker types, right? He's like Kiwi and Lucy, and he's like perverted. Bro, the freaking like automated Tenga thing that like pumps up and down. Why did they show it so many times? Do you know what I'm talking about? That shit made me uncomfortable and a little intrigued. There's like a bunch of little things in the game that's like, what the? Not game. There's a bunch of little things in the anime that's just like, what the fuck? Shock value. That Tenga thing is also in the game. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I hated it so much. It's a world building prop. Tango Woozy, good morning. He's a tech guy. Presumably he was good with explosives, customizing their guns. Okay, okay. Pillar is rented. Who said that? Okay, Randon successfully sold me on Edgerunners. Yo, Sheep Hat. You have to watch it. It's really good. It's really, really good. Isn't it kind of weird that like he had like a top tier like underworld doctor from the very beginning? I don't know. It makes sense. It's like a TTRPG. There's a lot of little things about it. It's just like really good. The world is very rich. You can tell just by watching 10 episodes. And 10 episodes. All right, you know what? All right, let's give it like a real. Let's give it like a real critique, right? I think it could have been like a 24 episode anime, and it would have been better because I feel like, let's give you an example, like the main relationship between David and Lucy, it felt rushed. And I was like, why do they love each other so much, right? They could do like 10 episodes just like gradually building that, and it would have been like really good, you know? I think that Main died too quickly. I think he died a little bit too quickly. 10 episode rom-com? Too much. I don't know if I want 10 episodes of I don't know if I can handle like 10 full episodes of Lucy and David, but you know. I think Edgerunners probably needed another 2 episodes. I think like at minimum another 2 episodes so they didn't have to cram that ending into like one thing. True. But I would have liked a time skipless, you know, 10 episode Rebecca slice of life. That would be good too. That'd be pretty good. In the end, I felt like the shortness was to make the viewer go play the game. I am interested in playing the game. I am very interested in playing the game. I might play it. Maybe not on stream because I've got another CRPG that I need to finish, right? I can't start Edgerunners when I still have Rogue Trader, right? And I have hope that like I might be able to do marathon streams soon after I fully recover. And just like crank out not Edgerunners, crank out Rogue Trader. There's a lot of music in 2077 that might get flagged. Oh, fuck. Is it like Disco Elysium all over again? Wait, but Disco Elysium, I was told I'm an idiot, and then there's like a button that you could press, and it removes the music that gets copyright content ID, and it gives you like, you know, is there a streamer mode? 'Cause 2077 has no copyright mode. What the fuck? Rogue Trader is gonna keep you busy for a while. I heard that it's a 100-hour game. Opinion on Dorio if you haven't given it. I love Dorio. I feel like Dorio, without Dorio, the gang would have probably have collapsed before they met David. Hell yeah, brother. Streamer mode is in the game, but there's still issues. Okay. Dude, I kind of like Falco. I like how Falco, to my eye, looks like completely unmodified except for his arm, right? Falco looks like a fucking saloon keeper in Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption. And somehow found himself in the Cyberpunk universe, and he's like, all right, I guess it's just me now. Except for his arm, doesn't he look like he belongs in Red Dead Redemption? I love Falco. I'm so happy that he survived. Glad you enjoyed Edgerunners. It's definitely worth the watch. I thought it was like 10 out of 10. It was really good. It made me, all right, you know what? More than the video game, it made me want to play the TTRPG. It made me want to play the TTRPG. Yes! Yes, I saw the Fallout trailer! I was rooting for the robot to disembowel this suspiciously, like, you know? This is like, she looks like an actor. I think if we were gonna go for like the chef's kiss, mwah, like the absolute ideal like casting for Fallout, they have to look like, you know, the default characters in Fallout 3, the engine. You know how they look kind of fucked up, right? You know what I'm talking about? Like the weird forehead action. Then I would have been like, how did they find a person that looks like a freaking... You made it in a character creator. Okay, robot disemboweling people. You maybe want to check it out. It's pretty good. I'm glad they didn't make New Vegas into a drama and ruin it. Same. Yo, Adrian, thank you very much for the super chat. Did you watch it dubbed or subbed? In the dub, they use in-game terms like choom. I watched it dubbed. Oh, not dubbed. I watched it subbed. Subbed. Is the dub better? Is it better? They went to Detroit. There's like little things to show, imply, I think. That is based off of Fallout 2. So I don't think it's that far from New Vegas, right? Like if it's like a smash hit and they make another season, it might, you know. The dub is solid. The dub was better. The dub uses a lot of in-game lingo. You know what? Maybe I'll rewatch it. Maybe I'll rewatch it with a dub. They just needed to have Gary Busey as the main role and slip up the makeup. It's your natural ghoul right there. I'll take you one further. I want to see a Danny DeVito ghoul. Oh man. I want to watch Danny DeVito call someone a smooth skin. Oh. That would be incredible. So then I started blasting the smooth skins, right? Danny DeVito Deathclaw. Fallout in Detroit. Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if it was like the next like Fallout 5 takes place in Detroit and it's like a fucking utopia with like hover cars and like teleportation, and then there's like scientists and engineers like walking down the street. It would be so fucking funny if like the setting for Fallout 5 is Detroit and it's like a freaking utopia. That would make me laugh. Yo, Devitar, thank you for being a member for 13 months. It's always good to see you, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? Danny DeVito Maelstrom. Aberos Muchos, thank you very much for the super chat. Edgerunners gave the phrase docking a new meaning. Oh, I knew what docking was. Oh yeah. Yo, Reeve Guy, welcome to membership. Thank you so much. Madi, thank you for the super chat. Some lesser known cyberpunk anime if you're in the mood. Megalobox, No Guns Life, Akudama Drive, and Vivi. Vivi! People kept telling me to watch Vivi. That one almost won. I should check out Vivi. I need to watch Garzi's Wing when I can stay awake for more than like 4 hours. Megalobox is so good. Please watch that. Okay. Okay. Is Pluto the art style reminded me of Billy Bat. Was it called Billy Bat? Do you know what I'm talking about? Billy Bat. Yes, it reminded me of Billy Bat. Is Pluto from the same... Dude, Billy Bat was so fucking good. Billy Bat was sick as fuck. Looking it up, I have no idea. Dude, Billy Bat is like 10 out of 10. All right, I have to watch Pluto. Because Billy Bat had me like edge of my seat. Yes, Monster as well. Yeah. Yo, Fallout, man, you have great taste. Billy Bat, like, put me into like minor psychosis. It was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? All right, back to Cyberpunk. What was my favorite part of it? Let me think. I don't know, man. I love that it was like divided into like missions. It just felt like I was watching a TTRPG session. Cyber Psychosis? I don't know if that was my favorite part. Najmi, thank you very much for joining membership. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, I'm so congested still. David calling Rebecca mom. What? Did I miss that? What are the other conglomerates, right? There's Miltech, there's Arasaka, and it's implied that there's like 3 other ones, right? Are there any Cyberpunk like actual players? Could you give me the other? Biotech is one of them. Biotechnica. I thought you said MILF Tech. We're gonna start a new conglomerate called MILF Tech. Kao Tang. Oh yeah, when he's going to cyberpsychosis, he calls him mom. Petrochem. MILF Tag. Let's go. Petrochem, Kang Tao, and Biotechnica. Interesting. Kiyoshi Optics? What the fuck? It's Tesla. What if they add like a little bit? Do you guys watch Futurama? What if Moms was one of the conglomerates? You know what I'm talking about? You inject anchovy DNA into orphans and extract their sweat. Let's go, moms! Mom's robot company, exactly. That would be awesome and terrifying. Arasaka and Militech are the biggest players, security companies, and arms manufacturers. They wage several wars with each other, crossing the entire world. Oh my god. So it is like an addiction. What type of addiction is it? I don't know. Why can't they just be like Rebecca and get the right amount of chrome? And just buy a very big shotgun, right? Living in the cyberpunk world versus living in the Fallout world. That's a good question. I would personally... Oh, that's a good question. I guess like the smart like thing is like cyberpunk, right? But I think I'd rather live in the Fallout world. But that's probably a very stupid idea. Why can't everyone just be like best girl? Yo, eating Mike Tyson's ass. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. Definitely not the 40k universe. Are you kidding me? Fallout world, so I'll die eating irradiated cereal. Yo, a sugar bomb? A sugar bomb is like worth it, right? Can't live in cyberpunk. Pets are nearly extinct. Is that true? I'll live off of giant rad roaches. You should live in 40k. You're an orc after all. My headcanon is that I was created because a bunch of orcs in the 40k universe were like, wouldn't it be fucking hilarious if there was an orc, but he acted like a humie? And then I like popped into existence because a bunch of them thought it would be cool. The meat is implied to be cloned human meat. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Can't they just clone like a cow? No animals in cyberpunk. Huh. Night City, where it all takes place, is one of the worst cities in the world. Just choose somewhere else to live easy. Can I ask a question? I think I remember looking, there's like, it's implied that Night City, it's implied that cyberpunk is in the real world. I think they showed like the planet, and it's like, that looks kind of like where is Night City? Where is it? I love that backstory. Thank you for the super chat. It's in California? Where? Los Angeles and Orange County? Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Night City is not LA? Then where is it? Oh, Morro Bay. You know, I've biked past Morro Bay. It's pretty cool. Morro Bay is like pretty cool. I can't believe I died in Cyberpunk. I've bicycled through Morro Bay. There's a really nice campground, but the water that comes out of the drinking tap is yellow. My sister lives in Morro Bay. Let's go. There really is a giant rock out there, and there's like some kind of like power plant. But I was at the campground and I like, and then I think Morro Bay, there's like a fucking golf course next to the campsite, and there's a bunch of fucking peacocks that hang out at that golf course, and they're mean. I mean, granted, I was trying to catch one to eat it, but they're really, really mean. I think that was the Morro Bay campsite. There's a golf course next to the campsite at Morro Bay, and there's peacocks there. And I was trying to catch one to eat it, and they ganged up on me. It's fucked up. They ganged up on me. Yeah, that might mean to you. Why were you trying to eat a peacock? Is free protein. Is free protein. Archaic Blue, you can eat literally anything if you have the will, of the strength of will, you know? You can eat anything if you have the strength of will. It sounds illegal. Getting your butt kicked by birds that die to predators because they flex their fancy patterns is something else. There was like 10 of them, man. There was like 10 of them. It's a free meal that comes with a headdress. Okay, if we're like pulling back the veil, of course I wasn't trying to eat them. But I see a pretty bird, I want to go pet it, right? I walked out of the campground onto the golf course to try to pet the pretty bird, and they fucking ganged up on me, man. He's trying to pet the pretty bird. Trying to pet the pretty bird. What? What? Okay, that's more understandable. Varson, thank you very much for the super chat. I just imagined this unit of a green wall attacked by a bunch of baby ducks. I mean, I would die to 10,000 baby ducks. I understand even less. I'm the type of guy that if I see a sea lion on a dock, and sea lions are like huge, right? I think sea lions are like, I think they're like over 200 pounds, right? I'll walk towards the sea lion to give it a pet, and it's like, no, they'll bite your fingers off, and I get like pulled back, you know? Stacy, you're just like my family. Randon, don't try to pet the sea lion. They'll bite your fingers off. Randon, please stop trying to touch wildlife. I know that it's bad and I shouldn't. I know it's bad and I shouldn't. But I I'm like a cyber psycho chasing that chrome, right? Pet the hippo. Forbidden Sea puppies. Next stream I lost my finger. Brandon, why are you in a dungeon cage? That's my PNG. I never got rid of it. That's my PNG slowly roasting over RuneScape fire. I'm just built different. Yo, Matthew, thank you very much for super chat. Have you ever thought about the Bronze Age I have! The Roman Empire, I have! I was thinking about I was thinking about Band of Brothers in World War II also, while I was like laying in bed. I was like, damn, I should rewatch that. That shit was good. But I was thinking about the Bronze Age collapse and the Roman Empire while I was ill. At a moment where I was tempted to buy a spear. That implies that you didn't buy the spear. Matthew, you got to get out there and buy one. Live your best life. The old Band of Brothers goes hard. Buy the spear. Did you know that the Bronze Age collapse might have happened due to a large meteor exploding, covering the area with minerals that ruined farmable lands? What? Is that true? Well, might is true. Yes, I did like the Pacific. It didn't get like the optics of Band of Brothers, but I thought the Pacific was pretty damn good. I don't know why the Pacific wasn't as popular as Band of Brothers. I thought they were both really fucking good. I've not heard that theory. Who are the sea people? Okay, well, archaeologists will tell you that the sea people were, I don't know. They'll give you a bunch of stupid, like, I think the sea people were from Atlantis. This is what I think. I think the sea people were from Atlantis, and they curb stomped everybody except the Egyptians, right? And they kind of curb stomped the Egyptians too. Randon, in Cyberpunk verse, would you rather get a gun arm or a pair of retractable arm blades? I would rather get a gun arm. I would rather get a gun arm. Davina, thank you for being a member for 2 months. My favorite historical fact is that the Byzantine Empire fell because some guys kept getting told that they did a thing to get a boat. Did the Byzantine Empire fall because somebody forgot to close the gate? Am I remembering incorrectly? That's probably not the Byzantine Empire. There was like a castle under siege and some fucking idiot forgot to close the gate. They just walked in and they sacked the city. That was the Spanish? Okay. That was not King's Landing. That idiot, Randon. What else do I remember? There is a giant purple whale during the era of the Byzantine Empire that was like fucking up boats. You know what I'm talking about? It's like Polyphorus or something like that. There's like a giant purple whale that was like fucking up boats. It's like, what the fuck? Based whale? Kind of. We talked about this already. It's true. We already talked about it. I did not watch House of the Dragon. In conclusion, Cyberpunk good. I wish it was a little bit longer, but I think it was like a damn fun ride, start to finish. I think the element that I was most interested in that they didn't dive into more was the old internet. I would love to see like a separate series about the old internet. Did you cry at the end? I think I was absolutely furious that my favorite character died in such... She did not get a good death. She just like got fucking destroyed. Like she just got crushed. And it's like, come on, man. And I was like, what? And then I read about Adam Smasher. I was like, oh, that's a pretty cool way to end this in the show. It's pretty cool. I think if I played the video game, I would have liked the ending from the start. But I didn't know anything about Cyberpunk, and the ending was just like, why did they kill her? And then I was like, oh, okay. Adam smashed her. Before the recent 2.0 updates, Adam Smasher was painfully easy. Huh. Don't you think that a lot of like RPGs are kind of like that? Like Western style, you know? He's still pretty damn easy. Would you join Adam Smasher or get shot like David? Well, I wanna believe that I would be like David, where I would be like, shoot! Shoot me! Shoot me! But I know for a fact that if I was in David's shoes, I would just be like, please don't kill me, Mr. Smasher, please. I'll lick your feet. I'll lick your cyber feet. Please don't kill me. But in my mind, it's like, no, I would be a badass like David, you know? But yes, I would lick cyber feet to survive. He'll be a little more pissed. I don't know, man. Cyber you. He wouldn't care. Of course you would. Okay. Have you heard about the third series that they did called Generation Kill? Yes. Captain America. Okay. I'm about done for today. Tomorrow, I'm gonna play a scary game. Do you guys want to watch me play a scary game tomorrow? Akashi found one and he's like, this one's funny. I want to watch you piss yourself to this one. I was like, oh, okay. I'm not gonna tell you which game, but it's gonna be another short game because I think Akashi said that people could beat it in 30 minutes. No spoilers, Chase. I'm not gonna tell you which game it is, but tax inspection. Oh shit, I need to do my taxes. Uh-oh. That's fine. What are they gonna do? Arrest me? No, I'll do my taxes. Don't worry about it. Will you give Cyberpunk 2077 a try? Maybe even stream it? I want to, but I feel like I need to do Rogue Trader, but I'm interested in playing the video game. I'm more interested in playing a TTRPG. I wanna play Cyberpunk. I don't want to DM it. I want to be a Cyberpunk, you know? Would you rather me play the video game or play like a TTRPG session? I don't know. What happened to D&D with Lando? It was still in progress. I got very sick. I got very sick, but I'm recovering. Okay, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. I apologize that I have not been consistent lately. I'm going to try to get back into the swing of things. I think I'm pretty much... I said that last time and it didn't work, so I should keep my mouth shut. All right. Let's see. Yo! Freaking Disco Elysium! Let's go! I'll send you over to watch Disco Elysium. Have you seen the... There's a Simpsons clip where Martin Prince is playing My Dinner with Andre, the video game. And then it's like, I'm thirsting to know the unknowable. to reach the unreachable. And then Martin's like, tell me more. And then the first comment is like, I can't believe the Simpsons predicted Disco Elysium. Okay, I'm done. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. YouTube, thank you for watching. Thank you. I think I can end it here. Yep. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna play a scary game. All right, goodbye.